The Lekki Roommates Part 3. Vanessa felt like the ground had disappeared beneath her feet. She stared at the photo again. Mimi was sitting comfortably on the couch. Cassie was focused on her laptop. Neither of them had any idea they were being watched. "Call them," Vanessa shouted. Jaden immediately nodded. Now, Vanessa quickly dialed Mimi's number. The phone rang, and rang, and rang. No answer. "Pick up," Vanessa whispered nervously. "Please pick up." Finally, the call connected. "Mimi," Vanessa shouted immediately. Why are you screaming?" Mimi replied. Vanessa almost cried with relief. "Mimi, listen to me carefully." "What happened?" "Where are you?" "At home, nah." Vanessa looked at Jaden. "Leave the apartment right now." There was a pause. "What?" "Just leave. Take Cassie and go somewhere public." Mimi laughed. "Vanessa, are you okay?" "I'm serious." The panic in Vanessa's voice finally caught Mimi's attention. "Wait, what's going on?" Before Vanessa could answer, the call suddenly disconnected. The screen went black. "No." Vanessa immediately called again. No answer. Again. No answer. Again. Nothing. Jaden grabbed his keys. "We're going." Vanessa was already running before he finished speaking. Minutes later, Jaden's car sped toward the apartment building. Vanessa kept calling repeatedly. No answer. Her heart pounded harder with every passing minute. The entire journey felt endless. Finally, they arrived. The apartment building looked normal, too normal. Jaden parked quickly. Both of them rushed inside. The elevator felt painfully slow. Vanessa kept pressing the button repeatedly. "Come on." The doors finally opened. They ran toward the apartment. The front door was slightly open. Vanessa stopped immediately. Fear spread through her entire body. "No." Jaden carefully pushed the door wider. The apartment was silent, completely silent. "Mimi?" Vanessa called. No response. "Cassie?" Nothing. Vanessa slowly stepped inside. The living room was a mess. A chair had been knocked over. One of the flower vases was broken on the floor, and Cassie's laptop lay shattered nearby. Vanessa covered her mouth. "Oh my God." Suddenly, a weak voice came from the kitchen. "Help." Vanessa rushed toward the sound. "Mimi!" Mimi was sitting on the floor, shaken, terrified, crying. Vanessa immediately hugged her. "Mimi!" "What happened?" Mimi struggled to speak. "They came." Vanessa froze. "Who came?" "There were 3 men." Jaden stepped closer. "What did they want?" Mimi's eyes filled with tears. "They were asking for Vanessa." Vanessa felt sick. "What happened to Cassie?" The moment she asked, Mimi started crying harder. Vanessa's heart dropped. Mimi, where is Cassie?" Mimi looked up slowly. "They took her." Silence. Complete silence. Vanessa could barely process the words. "What?" "They took her." Mimi pointed toward the front door. "They said if Vanessa wants her friend back." Mimi's voice broke. "She knows what to do." Vanessa slowly stepped backward. "No." Jaden's face became serious. Very serious. "Did they leave anything?" Mimi nodded. She pointed toward the dining table. A small black envelope sat there. Jaden carefully picked it up. Inside was a single piece of paper. He unfolded it slowly. Vanessa stared at him. "What does it say?" Jaden remained silent. "Jaden." He finally looked up. His expression alone terrified her. "Read it." Vanessa grabbed the paper. Her hands trembled as she read the message. "We have Cassie. Bring the package. Tomorrow night, Victoria Island. Come alone, or your friend disappears forever." Vanessa's vision blurred. "I don't have the package," she whispered. Jaden looked at her carefully. "Then we have a very big problem, because somewhere in Lagos, Cassie had just become a hostage, and the clock was already counting down." Vanessa could not sleep that night. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw Cassie's face. Her roommate had been taken because of her, because of a mistake she made, because of a package she didn't even have. The apartment felt different now. Too quiet. Too empty. Mimi sat curled up on the couch, still shaken by what had happened. She kept looking toward the door as if the kidnappers might return at any moment. Jaden stood by the window staring at the city lights outside, thinking, planning. Finally, Vanessa broke the silence. What are we going to do? Jaden looked at her. We need to find Cassie before tomorrow night. Vanessa laughed bitterly. And how exactly do we do that? Nobody answered, because nobody had a plan. Hours passed. Then suddenly, Jaden's phone rang. He checked the screen. His expression immediately changed. Vanessa noticed. What is it? Jaden hesitated, then answered the call. Hello. The voice on the other end sounded nervous. Jaden, I found him. Jaden straightened immediately. Are you sure? 100%. Vanessa frowned. Found who? Jaden ended the call and grabbed his car keys. We're leaving. Where? The man who received the package. Vanessa froze. What? Jaden nodded. The man everybody thought disappeared. Vanessa's heart started racing. He's alive? Apparently. Suddenly, hope returned. Maybe Cassie could still be saved. Maybe this nightmare could finally end. An hour later, Jaden drove them to an old warehouse on the outskirts of Lagos. The area was dark, quiet, almost abandoned. Vanessa looked around nervously. I don't like this place. Neither do I, Jaden admitted. They stepped out of the car carefully. Inside the warehouse, a single light bulb hung from the ceiling, and beneath it sat a man, alone. The moment Vanessa saw him, she recognized him immediately. 3 weeks ago, the package. This was the man she delivered it to. He looked exhausted, older, scared. When he saw Vanessa, he immediately stood up. You. Vanessa stepped closer. What is happening? The man laughed nervously. You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into. Vanessa crossed her arms. Then explain it. The man looked around carefully before speaking. The package wasn't money. Vanessa frowned. Then what was it? The man swallowed. It contained information. Jaden's expression darkened. What kind of information? The man hesitated. The kind people kill for. Silence filled the warehouse. Vanessa felt her stomach twist. What information? The man leaned forward slightly. A list. A list of what? The man's voice dropped. Powerful people. Vanessa blinked. What does that mean? It means politicians. He paused. Businessmen, another pause, and criminals. Vanessa's eyes widened. Suddenly, everything became much bigger than she imagined. The expensive gifts, the threats, the kidnappings. It wasn't about money. It was about secrets. Dangerous secrets. Where is the package now? Jaden asked. The man looked away. I hid it. Vanessa stepped forward. Where? The man opened his mouth to answer. Then suddenly, a gunshot echoed through the warehouse. Bang! Vanessa screamed. The man collapsed instantly. Blood spread across his shirt. Jaden grabbed Vanessa and pulled her down. Get down! More gunshots followed. Bang! 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 Glass shattered around them. Someone was outside. And they knew exactly where they were. Vanessa's heart pounded wildly. Who found us? Jaden looked toward the warehouse entrance. Then his face went pale. For the first time since she met him, Jaden looked afraid. What? Vanessa whispered. Jaden swallowed. The boss. The boss? Vanessa asked. Jaden nodded slowly. The person behind everything. Heavy footsteps echoed from outside. 1, 2, 3. Slow, calm, confident, as if whoever was coming already knew they had won. Then a deep voice echoed through the warehouse. Vanessa. Her blood ran cold instantly. Bring me the package. The voice paused. And maybe your friend lives. Watch out for part 4. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.